Hi, I'm an artist and my name's Venning. I do black and white ink work and chalk work. I was born in Britain and grew up all around the world. Moved all over the place, but I think the formative cultures were Fiji, New Zealand, Australia, so I kind of consider myself Australian, although in reality I'm not, according to the law. And I've lived in Austria for 20 years, so that's where I'm from. I guess I'm from this planet. Living abroad has influenced my art because, for example, the crocodile, I've pulled on lots of different cultures. You know, my influence is often, for example, I picked up this Japanese Zen calligraphy idea. I love the Aboriginal art from Australia. Through traveling so much, I've given up a lot of judgments and pretenses about people and objects and art, and I think this has freed me up in a way in my thinking. First picked up a pencil maybe 12 years ago or something, 10, 12 years ago, and then I put my pencil down about 9 years ago when I got into black ink. I'm trying to get the ink work much more abstract again. I want to be able to draw recognizably and graphically correct, but within the brush and the actual movement on the page, make it much more abstract and much freer again. My work's relating to aesthetic and beauty, and how there's a lot of over-beautification in our society. I wouldn't say over-beautification, because I think it's possible to be very beautiful, but I think it's very possible to hide behind a lot of falseness, which our society pretends is important and everything like this. I think that comes very strongly in the art scene as well. And I try to make my black and white work very beautiful. I try to get the craft very strong in that. So beauty is important for me, but I think it's a very honest, genuine beauty. It's not trying to put makeup on it or something like that. So yeah, I think our society is in need of beauty, but there's not a lot. If you look at the commercial side of business, on other sides, I mean, it's fantastic. Look where I'm sitting now. When we look all around me, I mean, that's pretty cool. Public space is space available to everybody, yeah, so where anybody can just walk around and enjoy it. And why fill it with art? Why not? I mean, art's beautiful, it's wonderful to have out there, but on the other side, if you think about advertisers, yeah, they're with billboards, they're blasting me all the time with information, colour, and do this and do that. I'm thinking, as an artist, don't I have the same right to go out there and put my stuff up and communicate to people as well? And also, as a member of the general public and walking along, I'm bombarded with these. I have to accept it. What do I want more? To come on with art, or to actually come on with like advertising and things like this? So I think get artists into public spaces. You're absolute right as an artist to be out there, and I encourage artists to get their work out there for people to enjoy. I'm trying to do something a bit different to I think a lot of other people, because coming back to my own values, trying not to be judged from outside, because there's too many people trying to manipulate each other, and there's hierarchical power systems, and they'll use any way possible to control people, and you've got to free yourself from that. The goat really got me going, because I hung it up at a party I went to in Texas, and these two guys they loved it. They were there, and they were in front of this picture talking about it, and I'm pretty sure they were tripping their asses. Anyway, and I came back 2 hours later, and they were still in there. And they were like, Tom, this is the best trip we've ever had. And I suddenly saw two people really loving what I was doing. And I thought, wow, if I can reach out to these two people. And I think this was the kick which made me say, I've got to do this. If I can bring this pleasure and things. And the goat's a great picture, because you really, you can fall into it. It's so free, there's so much, and so many images into it. It's really up to the viewer's experience, and I enjoy that very much. Yeah, it's a great picture. What motivated me to put my work out in the general public for free? I think that there's a few different channels. One is coming out of the official art scene, which is all the private galleries and things. I was like, I really don't want to work with these people, because they're not doing a very good job of getting art out there. And then for people to enjoy. And then secondly, I really have got something to say, and I'm thinking, well, if I want to say this effectively, I need to get it to as many people as possible to make it effective. And so get it out on the street, you know, get everybody looking at it any way possible, use all the channels you can. And so that's what I'm doing.